Hello, everybody. Welcome to AnnieWood. I am your queen, Annie Lederman. I am a comedian you have seen on MTV's Girl Code, on Chelsea Lately on E. I was
Comedy
Cheryl
Central,
on Comedy Central. You've seen me on, Todd tells me all my credits.
Grand Theft
I'm
Auto,
Cheryl, the voice of Cheryl in Grand Theft Auto 5. I am, what are the
Showtime,
Showtime documentary about the Comedy Store.
maybe even Joe
You see
Rogan.
me on Joe Rogan, heard me on Joe Rogan. I am a big, uh, I'm a big fan of reality TV. I'm a big fan of horror movies. We do a lot of fun stuff on here. I now am a fan of terrariums,
We're a fan of all things Hollywood and all things
all
AnnieWood.
things Hollywood. This is my world. So welcome to AnnieWood. Please enjoy the show. I do stand up on the road as much as possible. You can find me next in Raleigh, North Carolina, May 12th and 13th. I'm bringing the hilarious Josh Potter with me. Then on June 2nd and 3rd, I'll be in Baltimore at McGoobies. June 9th and 10th, I'm going to be in Salt Lake City, Utah at Wise Guys, one of my favorite clubs, also with Josh Potter. I love that club. Please come.
That's going to be a wild one.
It's going to be wild. You Mormons know how to party, and I'm not kidding. It's so fun. June 23rd and 24th, I'll be in San Antonio, Texas at LOL Comedy Club. I'll be in a lot of other places. Tickets just went on sale for Austin. I'm going to be at the Vulcan Gas Company October 6th and 7th. I'm just so excited. I got a lot of other dates that aren't up there yet, but I will be coming to Philly, San Francisco, San Jose, Canada, a bunch of places. So go to annielederman.com/shows, get your tickets, and just enjoy the show. I love this, and I love you guys.
Drop a like and subscribe.
Smash the like button, subscribe, leave a comment below about whether you think I'm cuter or Todd is cuter. All right. I love you guys.
Welcome to AnnieWood.
Hey guys, we're so excited to be back.
We're back and we're back doing the solos.
We're back with the solo. We got a crackhead back in the room. It was a little crackhead silent last time. He's here. He's crazy. He triggered me immediately while walking in. What else did he do? What else did Mike do? He had a nightmare about getting fired from the show. No. He had a nightmare. We have him just where we want him. Living in fear, quaking in his bands.
It's been a pretty good week. Annie's cluster headaches have...
My cluster headaches are gone. That's what's so crazy about them. They're just hell, and then they just disappear. They display appear. I'm happy.
You guys see, there's some...
This is a little foreshadowing to an ad later on.
Stick around for the ads. You're going to like the ads.
Did I do a good job?
She did so good.
Are you proud of what I got you?
I'm so proud of all the things she got me. She always knows what I want.
Why don't you put another one up?
You want me to?
Yeah,
That's
why
what
don't
I
you put
said.
it? What? No, I'm just saying we should
Instead
trade them
of
out
this one?
throughout.
Well, I think Ethan is a good one. I like how it just says Ethan.
It's so good on the horizon. On the mountains. This is our Rushmore. This is the beginning of our Rushmore.
Who knows? Maybe one day this whole wall will be filled with disc plates.
Like our house. Like our own home. We have a lot of updates. We've seen some crazy movies.
Crazy movies, seen some crazy things. We're back from
We've seen
Canada.
some crazy things. We're in Canada. Todd saw a fight, which was in the middle section of the last ep. And he's been getting some flack for it.
It was wild. Why
People
am I
are
getting
mad at
flack?
you. They said the man was mentally disturbed.
He was not mentally disturbed.
He was mentally drunk
He was...
and racist, which I guess is being mentally disturbed.
Yeah, people got mad at me because I recorded a guy getting beat up by a Mexican guy. First, the guy saying racist things to the Mexican guy. In the video, you can hear the white guy say, "I'm a white boy trying to live with your immigrant blank." Because I won't say it because it's the first 10 minutes.
And then
the Mexican went,
squared
"That's
up.
it." He squared up. He hit him in the head once. He stumbled back.
Wait, but also I want to tell you, it wasn't he like insulted him and the Mexican fought him. He was coming at him and the Mexican squared up to protect himself.
My guy was just in the McDonald's. He was ready to order a whatever he was wanted to order.
Actually, the McDonald's in Toronto that's amazing. Where you guys got us. I think that the LA is better than everywhere and better than Toronto. But I will say, you got us on the McDonald's. They had smoothies of kiwi. What else?
Wraps.
Kiwi banana.
They had the wraps.
They had wraps. They had mini donuts. Like their McDonald's is awesome.
Their bread is better. It was just more high quality than America's.
And there were some soup dumplings next to our hotel that
those little fried soup dumplings.
Oh boy, did I burn my mouth on those.
And you're thinking soup dumpling, was it soup with dumplings in it? But no. What were they?
Everybody knows what soup dumplings are. You are the worst Asian. You are the worst Asian.
I thought it was soup with dumplings inside.
I did also get a dumpling soup.
Oh my!
Remember the first order? The tiny little dumplings in the soup.
You had the dumpling soup.
Dumpling is a soup encapsulated within a dumpling, which I'm pretty sure everyone knows. By the way, when my nephew got circumcised, my brother was like, "Do you want to see it?" And I was like, "Kind of." And it looked like a soup dumpling with like the meat on the outside.
His circumcision?
Yeah, I feel like your guy's sackle areas. I don't want to know what we can say.
What, you saw it cut off or on his dingus?
It was the cut off part. No, he wasn't. He showed me what the circumcision
looked like. It was just the foreskin?
Like. The foreskin was taken off. It was removed. So
and
it was
looked
like
a
red.
soup dumpling?
It looked like a soup dumpling with like the meat on top of it because it was like raw meat, what they did to him.
Wait, why was there meat on top of it?
His weenie was the meat because it was cut.
Was it cut off or was it on?
It was off. It was after the circumcision. My brother was like, "Do you want to see it?" And I was like, "Yes."
His ding or the foreskin that was been cut off?
No, his ding. We were changing him.
Oh, I thought he was showing you the foreskin.
Which, by the way, your family is just wiping you. Like, how crazy is that all my aunts have seen my vulve?
Your vulve?
Mm-hmm. All my aunties have seen my vulve.
And they cleaned it.
I don't know that my uncle wiped me, to be honest. I'm going to be honest. And not because like anyone was worried or anything, but just because he's not like warm. I can't imagine him being like, "I'll wipe the baby. Let me change your diaper."
No uncle should be wiping any baby. I'll say that.
Agreed.
I'll stand on that hill.
I want to believe that there are like good uncles. You're an uncle.
I know, but I would never go.
But if you had to babysit, you would have to wipe.
And I wouldn't.
You just leave the cagas in there?
I'd hose it off. I'd put the sprinkle
with your
mode.
eyes closed.
I'd put
I don't want to look.
I'd put sprinkle mode on the sink, and I'll do one of these.
Guys, being washed as a baby in a sink, those are definitely the cutest baby pictures, right? Of just like a kid in the sink with like a bowl on their head. Like, there's nothing cuter. Todd, by the way, we were just talking about how cute Todd was when he was little and he had his little Asian bowl cut. Like people don't believe that you're Asian. Maybe why don't you throw up a childhood picture?
There are no childhood pictures of me, unfortunately.
I have seen them.
Well, maybe I'll find it, but for the most part, there are none. You know what happened? I had a bunch of childhood photos, and then for a school project, they were like, "Hey, put up all your childhood photos on this thing."
And you did the actual one? Oh my God, Timmy did that. Thing,
and then like that disappeared somewhere.
By the way, Timmy also did that, and the whole family just silently tried to choke back tears when they realized that he had
teachers don't do this project. It's
say Xerox them. Say Xerox them. Like copy them, color copy them. Go to.
And that was like in elementary school.
Oh my God! And then it's just so sad. My brother did it, but he was not. He was like in high school. We were like, Timmy.
There was such a cute picture of me at Hershey Park, and I was hugging the Hershey bar, because you know in Hershey Park they have like a little guy in the Hershey bar. It was so cute, and I had to cut it up. This is insider area.
Hershey Park is pretty insider for the people that aren't from Pennsylvania.
Guys, Hershey Park is a Hershey themed theme park.
It was my first upside down roller coaster
in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
I went on the upside down loopy one.
I didn't go on any of those. I was
Todd,
too scared.
I don't know if everybody knows this about Todd. Todd's stomach is a girl. Okay, Todd's stomach. It's a girl. It's like a goal. Todd's stomach's like a goal. Look-wise. He can't do anything. Todd, we had to sit Oh my God, I'm outing this. We had to fly coach. There's no middle seats in first. We had to fly coach, you guys, to Toronto. But it's okay. I like to remember. It's good. Everything works out perfectly. Except in this case, for some reason, our tickets, even though I planned the seats, we got a middle seat and an aisle. The problem is Todd has such a sensitive stomach that he needs to be by the window because he has to have like a focal point outside so he doesn't get the spins and throw up for 2 days.
Yeah. And the guy that was sitting at the window was like asleep, so he had the window down.
You could have asked him to have it up.
And then when he lifted it up, it was just the wing too, so I couldn't even see like the horizon.
So he was.
And on the way down, I was like, "Oh boy!"
He gets all sweaty, and we have Randy. Randy starts crying.
I do. I get sweaty. I get
Todd's
hot.
sweating. Randy's. I'm pissed because I'm in coach. I'm like, I'm supposed to be the queen. I'm trying to get recognized. I'm like, do you guys watch AnnieWood?
But Toronto was so fun. If there was
we had a great time.
If there was any fans that's watching right now that was in Toronto, comment in the comments. Comment how you thought about the show.
I'm wearing a fan's earrings right now.
Oh my goodness!
Also, her friend also gave me this really cute ring, but it fell off. It's in my car, but it was the little grapefruit ring.
Oh!
But I got these. They say I'm an effing lady, which are cute. She's like, I just feel like maybe you'd want these. I was like, I do. I do want these. Thank you.
She's so cute.
We got cute presents. I got some really cute stuff that I'll give to the girls on Trash Tuesday. A lot of sluggy gear.
Oh, and we got a present from in the mail. Should we talk about that?
We did. We got a present in the mail. I might be pitting out already. Here I am.
Ooh, she's getting a little sweaty.
But I smell good with my Lumi.
Oh, we love our ads.
Oh, are we really? I'm not even kidding. I feel so blessed with all of our ads. They're so good.
So this is a box that was sent to
the Comedy Store. By the way, anytime you want to send us anything, guys, for the Display Challenge that we readdress in the ads.
Here's the letter. You want to read the letter?
But where did we find out that we were going to get this? We knew ahead of time we were going to get this because Todd was twitching. And we leave Todd's Twitch handle is at the end of every episode.
It's the Blue Oyster Boy.
The Blue Oyster Boy, but you can always, if you forget, just at the end of the episode, you can see it. He has usually 1 to 2 people watching. So
let's pump those numbers up to 3 or 4.
But you could be on the ground floor of these things. But anyway, so someone says, "Did you get my card game?" Which is actually, it was scary to begin with. And then so what Nathan told us was that it is a card game he made up, but then he got a manufacturer to make.
So he made the cards, right?
Yeah, he made the cards. So we only opened the box and just looked in. We haven't actually. It's
called Castle's Duels of Kings. That's something I like.
What kind of nerds do we have?
I like it.
All right. Also, this is Nathan's. Let me cover his number. This is Nathan's letter, which, by the way, this is not scary. Okay. There's something about there not being an indent in the first paragraph that's terrifying. That's so scary. Okay. Hi, Annie, space. I was trying to contact you to find out about rates for ads on your podcast. Sorry to reach out to you this way, but I attempted to email you and contact you via social media with no response. Didn't take the hint, did you, Nathaniel? No, I have my DMs are not open, so I cannot talk to you guys. Probably my fault. My profiles are relatively new and are not verified. Well, it doesn't matter now, does it? Verification means nothing. I thought you would be interested in playing my card game. Attached is a copy. It's called Castle's Duels of Kings.
Oh my God, these cards are so cool.
It's a medieval themed strategy card game. I think it's fun. I also spent all my money making it, so I have to like it. Anyway, I thought you would like it because you like to buy things and you can appreciate good artwork. And recently, maybe 2 AnnieWoods ago, you were talking about playing board games with yours and Todd's family. Oh, because we are one. Oh. And how much you guys really enjoyed it. So I thought you guys can add this to your collection. Anyways, I would like to see if we can work out some way to advertise or work out some kind of promo. Even if we can't, thank you. I appreciate you and I'm a big fan. And then it's like the little smiley face thing. And then it says Nathaniel Brown.
Wow, so it's a whole game.
It's a whole game. And you know what I will say, Nathaniel? You owe me $5,000. You can send me a check to the Comedy Store.
So look at these. These are so cool. It's 1 to 8 slain. So I guess it's how powerful they are. This is the one.
It comes with little chips.
Oh, it comes with little chips too?
It's an inside-out box too. He reused a box. I love that.
Here's the one. Here's the weakest card. You want to look at it?
Why would you give me the weakest? I want the strong.
Because I want you to look at it.
I love
It's just a weak guy. He's got like
this
a little...
is so cute.
Sight.
These are awesome.
But look, so it goes 1 to 8. And then there's Gladiator, which is probably good.
This seems like magic.
Look, the Jester.
Oh, it's me. Can I see? It looks like...
Are you the Jester or are you the Queen? Or are you Sorceress?
Guys, comment below. Am I the Queen, the Sorceress, or the Jester? Can I see?
Yeah.
Oh my God. These are so cute.
They're so cute. And I wish I could understand how to play right now, but we'll figure it out one day.
This is so cute. This one's you.
What? Why am I only 7? I have dreadlocks. Shooting a bow and arrow.
This one's you. This one's you. If you didn't take
that
him.
one is. Wait.
If you didn't take him.
He's worse than the other guy.
This is Josh. It has one eye. This is actually fully Josh Potter. Oh my God. We have to find it. Is there a crackhead one? Hold on. I'm going to find you, Todd. This one actually looks like Todd.
Which one?
This one.
That does look like me. That's number 8. That's the highest one.
He's got Asian head. And
I got two
body.
swords.
One sword for him, and he's holding my sword too. Because I can't be bothered. I'm the queen.
Well, that's really cool. That's really neat.
Wait, I have to find the
Comes with little chips.
Oh my God, this is Mikey.
I like how he made it in a kombucha box.
No.
That's him. He's number 2.
Look at this dork. He's like, I lost my Adderall. Help.
Yeah. Yeah, would that guy be a dork if you knew he'd just ordered an Adderall display? You fucking idiots.
Oh, you ordered Adderall display?
Adderall display.
Well, you ruined the surprise. You're supposed to unbox your displays here. This is so cute. I love this game.
We love this game, and we're going to learn how to play.
We love this game. We can't wait to learn to play it. You owe us so much money for this. This is crazy.
So, guys, buy this game, and we could all learn to play together.
Buy this game with promo code. You owe Annie thousands of dollars.
All right.
All right, guys.
So that's cool.
If you guys have any handmade products, things like this that you came up with your own head.
We love creatives.
We love a creative thing. If you have a thing you made that you want us to feature on here, give it a shot.
This was a good thing.
It feels like a talent show of things, doesn't it?
It does. I'm wondering, these are probably all the same cards, right? They're not like different pictures.
There's only so many. There's only a few cards.
There's only a few different cards. He should have made every card different, but you know.
Listen, it's your first shot. It's your first shot. Nate, can I call you Nate? Anyway, this is fun.
Yeah, we'll learn how to play that.
I love our Woodies are so cute.
The fans are really so
we just
talented
love them.
and cool.
We love them. Tell your friends. Let's get more of you. I did in my apartment complex. I got recognized by a Woody. It did scare me. My initial instinct was to be scared.
Sure, initial instinct.
But I realized my Woodies are cool, and they're not going to mess with me.
They'll defend you.
He was on a scooter. I was like, oh, that is pretty Woody-like.
Do they live in your building?
I think so.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
But we live in like the rich people area. We have security.
Yeah. So if he's living in our
he's not
apartment
in like
complex, then
it's far away.
It should be.
What? He
should be safe.
Oh, because you have to be pretty rich. You have to be pretty rich to live there.
Good amount of money to live there.
Rich people are never crazy.
Your fupa pillow fell.
Oh, it did. Where's my other one? My other fupa pillow?
I don't know.
From Spencer's.
Someone steal it?
Oh no, here it is. I like this.
Oh.
I'm wearing my Erewhon.
Oh my God.
She's got Erewhon sweats. She loves to
Isn't
promote
my
Erewhon.
outfit cute today, guys?
We just, this whole show is just a promotion, basically. We love to just promote things and things that we like.
This is Skims. Can't afford it. No, I'm just kidding. This is Skims. I got these on Etsy. They do have ones. I think they do have real Erewhon ones, but I couldn't find them. So I got these on Etsy. I have Annie Lederman original, and my legs did finally get waxed. I have Annie Lederman pixelated socks, which we haven't had on the road for a while. So if you want them, go to the website. You can get them, AnnieLetterman.com.
They're so cool. They're so neat.
And then I got my dad's shoes, my papa shoes.
I guess they're in now.
I did get waxed. I went and I got waxed. I just like had cluster headaches. So I was like, I'll just grow out all my shit. I grew everything out. I went to get waxed. Josh said on the last podcast, he was like, it seems like.
So that sounds terrible to do.
And I was like, no, it'll be
over.
fine. What are you talking about? It was the most horrific 2 hours of my life. Okay.
I think that's the words he said. Sounds horrific.
It was horrific. It was so painful. And it was never ending. I got my cookie waxed.
She got her starfish waxed.
I got my starfish waxed. But
the arms?
My armpits and my legs. But the cookie hurt the most. I've never gone completely. What do you think it looks like?
Looks like a little butt, like a little boy's butt. It was all pink and fleshy.
It had been through so much. It was. She started with that, and I've always loved like a Dorito, but God, that hurt.
She usually always leaves the Dorito, but she said, you know what, do the whole.
I said, listen, if we're going to be here for 2 hours, let's just go for it. Now that I've got you here. And then I was just like sprawled open, just completely like, I've never been like fully naked. Like I've always had my Lord's bikini.
So we just felt the air.
It was the
it?
craziest to be completely bought. Like, not since I was like, I can't remember how old I was when I got people like 9, 10. Not since I was 10 years old have I been naked, And I was just sprawled out with this like 20-year-old girl that was like, yeah, my agent wants me to go out for more parts. But I'm like, when do I have the time? I'm like, I know, you're very busy. Just everything just in her face. Like usually you just get like one waxing and it's just like pretty quick. But it was in my legs. I was just like, okay. Then she's like, what do you do? And I always want to like lie, but I just can't lie. I was like, I'm a comedian. And she goes, do you know Chelsea Lynn? Do you know Trailer Trash Tammy? And I go, oh yeah, I love her. I'm friends with her. She goes, she's my cousin. I was like, she has a great vagina. Actually, I've seen her vagina. But she met her at like because they're all from Oklahoma, I guess. She met her at a family, what do you call it? Reunion?
She met her.
So she's like a cousin, like a long distance cousin, and she was like, oh my God, I recognize you from Vine. That's how old this was.
Oh my God.
Anyway, traumatizing cookie story. It hurt.
Well, we have an update on the terrarium as well.
We do have an update on terrarium. I want to say that my worst nightmares have been realized. I said, I just don't want to kill things. I said, I don't want to kill things.
They're the stupid, dumb plants.
Plants? You need to go stupid, dumb plants. You should have been that kid that got pulled out of class.
I was never pulled out of class.
The speech kid that got pulled out of class. Weren't you always so jealous? Weren't you so jealous when the speech kid got pulled out of class? Oh my God, they always had candy. They always gave them like Skittles and
It was like,
Twizzlers.
I could go to Malmo.
They always gave them Skittles and Twizzlers. They always gave them Skittles and Twizzlers, which were ironically the things they couldn't pronounce.
Twizzles.
Skittles.
Skittles. That's why. They're like, would you like some Skittles? Oh.
Skittles. Ah. You could have been one of those lucky kids.
Don't start.
I should have been taken out to be taught to read, to be honest.
You should have been taken out and bonked on the head.
Everyone was
with a
just
piece of
like
wood.
reading, and I was like, what are you guys doing? They'd be reading their little books, their little first grade books. I'm like, oh.
Annie was in her seat like.
I was the kid that was like rocking on my heel. Did you guys have like the masturbator girl? There's always like a girl that realizes she can like kind of hump her foot. Did you have that girl? Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so weird how everyone had like a certain type of person. What were we saying? We were
Did you
watching,
have a girl that thought she was a horse? I had a nayer.
and she'd go.
She would draw horses and she would gallop. It was cute though.
She'd go.
She was sweet. Yeah.
You ever have like that weird lying nerdy girl in your class that just lied about things for no reason?
I had a girl who. Why did they all end up on American Idol too? They all like found out they lied to all of us and they soaked up all the energy and then somehow they can sing now. I had this girl who stole. I had a Barbie watch. Like I bought a Barbie and it came with the watch, and I was like brought it in and was like showing people. And I guess I took it off for nap time or something, and then I lost it. I couldn't find it. And then there's this girl,
No.
Patrice.
No.
People were like, Patrice got one too. Oh my God, you both have Barbie watches? I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, Patrice was showing me her watch and she was like hiding it in her locker afterwards. I'm
She
like,
took it from you at nap time?
she stole my watch at nap time.
That's some hood shit. I'll say that.
She stole it. Then I had a friend who
That's some Philly shit.
We went to such a small school. So like our class had like 13 kids in it, our Quaker school, me and Max. And one of them was my twin brother. And we had a girl in our class who her dad was like in movies, but he was an extra in movies, but we didn't know the difference.
Was it like, what's his name movies? M. Night Shyamalan movies?
No, this was long before. M. Night Shyamalan is my age. So he was probably also in.
Is he really? I
Yeah.
thought he was old, man.
How old is he? We look it up.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Adderall is still hard to find these days.
Wow.
He's slowing down. It's his panic. It's his nightmares. He can't sleep. Can't get a good night's sleep anymore.
So M. Night was making those movies at the
I
same
was-
age as you?
He's like maybe a little older than me, but not that much.
Yeah. I mean, what was his first movie? The fourth or the
Sixth
Was it
Sense.
Sixth
The fourth. We have four
the fourth sense
senses.
smell?
We have four senses. We
He's
have five.
52.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
So he is 13 years older than me. He's almost the difference between, I don't know. He's like Indian, right?
So you just thought he looked young?
Sorry. I thought it was Aziz,
Well,
honestly.
The Sixth Sense came out at like 99.
Okay, you're right. I was
like, he's not
wrong.
making
You're
movies
right.
when
You're right. You're right. But I was in elementary school. Her dad was in 12 Monkeys.
Oh my God.
But
Who
she
made
told
12
us,
Monkeys? David
I don't know.
Fincher?
I don't know who made it, but it was Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
And not hot, Brad Pitt.
And Bruce
It was
Willis.
so upsetting. It's like, why is Brad Pitt not hot in this?
Because he's like acting like a crazy
No,
person.
but it's like, why are we doing this? Have it be someone who's not like, I mean, I was like just learning to rock in my chair. When it turns out I was the girl.
You did say it was you.
I wasn't. I was joking. It wasn't me.
Okay.
Oh my God, I wasn't the masturbator. You think I was the masturbator?
I think you were the.
I was constipated.
No, like you wanted to like scream at all times.
I was upset.
No, but you wanted to be like.
I was like,
the teacher's
hyper.
butt is big. It goes crazy.
My twin brother does actually have Tourette's and did have it pretty rampant at that age. Yeah, no, I was
Did you ever bully any of your teachers?
bully my teachers. I mean the subs, the ones you weren't going to see again. Yeah, you mess them up.
There was a teacher that the home ec teacher, the kids used to throw pancakes at her. They would make pancakes and throw pancakes at her.
That seems like the most pleasant thing to get slapped
Oh
with.
no, she did not like it.
No, but of all the things to get thrown, like marshmallows.
But it was all sticky pancakes.
Well, with syrup on them?
Yes.
They took the time to do the toppings and then still use these as projectiles.
Did she have like pancake titties or was it?
She was just this big, sloppy woman.
Wow.
And she knew what she was when she walked into
used
that
to
room.
throw pancakes at
Kids
her.
are so brutal.
So mean, especially public school kids.
I did throw my glasses case at my teacher, but I was
Mad
at him. He used to tell me to relax and it used to drive me crazy. My 5th grade teacher.
because you were like this in your chair.
Yeah, he'd be like, relax. And I was like, you relax. Ah! Don't you? You will validate me. But we used to get in so much trouble because we would always forget our homework. You probably understand this, right? Did you forget your homework all the time? It's so annoying. I hate, like, my biggest trigger is being falsely accused. And they would be like, you're lying. You didn't do your homework. It's like, we did it. Why would the twins both not have their homework? Both of us wouldn't have done it. It's like, I could tell you exactly where it is on the table. We just forgot it. My whole family had ADD. It's like, come on. It's a miracle we're here. My mom used to drive us, like we went to a private school, but it was like 20 minutes away. And my mom would drop us off at the local high school. And then the bus would take us to our private school. It would do like the private school run for all the kids.
Oh my
And my
goodness.
mom would like go, like, we'd get there like 2 minutes after the bus had taken off. My mom would like floor it and like go find the bus, and she would be beeping to try to get the bus driver to stop. And Mr. Jenkins was like, I am not stopping. And my mom would cut him off and like park in front of him, and he would have to pull over and put us on the bus. And then we'd just be like, hi, Bill. We went to a Quaker school. We called all our teachers by their first names. But no one else went to the Quaker school. Everyone else went to regular schools. So they called called the bus driver Mr. Jenkins. We called him Bill. My mom found out his first name. We were like, hi, Bill. He's like, so we're just so disrespectful. I was like, get on.
Wow.
I mean, they were just like,
what
this
time was
crazy lady.
did you have to go to school? Did the bus come?
I think it was like 7:15 or something. And then we get
that's
there by
alright.
like 8. I think 8 was when
Oh,
school
I
started.
used to hate the bus. Especially when you live northeast where it's freezing cold. And you're fucking freezing. You get on the bus and you're like, oh my God. This fucking bus. All the windows are open for
Your
some
bags
reason.
are so heavy. It's like, why is my backpack? I remember I would always fall on the ice on your backpack. Did you ever like walk into the bus and you'd slide and your backpack would catch you? You're like, oh, and it's so embarrassing because you're like waddling like a turtle. I remember the most embarrassing thing that happened to me on the bus. I mean, this was so embarrassing. I'm like 13. I have 2 brothers. There's no girls in my family. My mom is like barely passes as a woman. Okay.
You farted.
No. I think I was 12. I got my period when I was 11. Actually, it must have been when I was 11 because it's like I was like using pads. I couldn't even use tampons yet. I was too little. I dropped a maxi pad on the bus. Ooh. And the driver goes, I see it and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm like, this couldn't be more embarrassing. I'm like, I can't. So I'm like freaking out. I'm like, just don't say anything. Don't say anything. No one will notice. I see the bus driver recognize that it's on the ground. I go, oh no. I'm like, oh God. He picks it up. He walks right by me to the girl behind me and goes, you dropped this. And she goes, okay.
And he went, score.
I was like, yes, you dirty period bitch.
Did you go,
But I remember the bus to when I started going to public school, taking the bus, and we were just like walk down the street and take it. And this guy, Robert Daniele, was on there. And he, my armpits started sweating when I was pretty young. Fight or flight, baby. And he was like, it looks like your right guard took a left.
Whoa.
To everyone.
That was his joke.
Yeah. So then I egged his house. I went by and I egged his house, and I threw one egg. He had a really pretty house. Like, it was like a really nice house. I think his parents built it or something.
Uh-huh.
And it had this kind of like unfinished door. It was like really not the house you egg, you know?
Uh-huh.
It wasn't like paneling that you can wipe it off of. It was like soak in there. And I threw the egg and it cracks. And then his mom comes out and she just starts cleaning it. And I felt so bad. Like
No, that's good. That's what you want. You want the mom to feel bad. So she goes, oh, my son is an animal.
But I should have been like, it was Robert.
She knows.
Robert, I forgive you. And I'm sorry about the egg.
Oh my God. I got the same sensitivity you do there. He's like, no, that's good.
Like,
It's like, I feel so sad for that whole family now.
I was like, what have I done? He just made a little comment.
Oh my God.
What's that sound? What's that? Oh, it's my alarm. Oh my God. Oh, you know what time it is?
It's our favorite time of the week.
It's display time. Oh my God, I love this time.
Guys, the miracle of display time is that I'm not doing these ads topless. I want to be flashing you and screaming. This is my full expression. I couldn't be more excited than during display time.
Well, I heard that you have some displays.
Guys, I bought some displays as a surprise for Tom.
Oh, I'm so excited to see these
They came in
displays.
so fast, by the way. Display, you're killing it on the shipping, okay? I got this so fast, but we didn't have to record yet, so I've been just saving these, and Todd's been drooling, wanting to see these.
Let me see this display. I can't wait to
All
take
right,
a look at
guys.
these. We're going to have a whole metal magnetic wall soon.
I'm so excited. Okay, wait, I'm going to
Give me
go.
one at a time. Oh my goodness, guys. I got an Elden Ring display.
Doesn't it look like Randy?
This is Godric.
Godric has a Randy head. It's all small on his body. Show them what comes with.
So in the back, it comes with this magnetic patch and a little cleansing wipe. Should we put him up on here behind us? I mean, that's the magic of display. You just take it right down. Oh my God, guys. Look at my Elden Ring display.
What's the QR code behind it?
The QR code plate is treasure. I guess you find some treasure in Godric's little chest.
Oh my goodness.
Man, I love Elden Ring, and I'm glad that Displayed finally has licensed Elden Ring content.
Oh, he was so excited. I knew he'd be excited. All right. This one.
Wow, I love that one.
First of all, I want to tell you, I was looking for, I wanted to get you a Survivor one for the show Survivor,
Right.
but I kept getting posters of like
Medical
survivors. Like it was like, I may have a peg leg, but I got a leg up on you. There's like a lot like that. And then I wanted to get you a Jeff Probst one, but they just had like Jeff Bezos ones.
Oh my goodness.
Which
I
I
like Jeff
almost
Probst.
got you a Jeff Bezos.
So what is this one?
This one was just Scream Todd. I just put in Satanic Babe.
Oh my goodness. It's a goat with...
It's a hot... Tell me you wouldn't have bought that.
Hold on. Let me take off the plastic so you can see better.
Isn't that so you, Todd?
It's so me. It's like a succubus.
And I joined the Display Club, so I can make my own now.
Oh my goodness. And which ones are you going to make? You're going to make all different kinds?
We got to make AnnieWood ones.
We should put these up.
They look so cool.
Look how cool this look, guys.
It also looks like Randy.
It looks like someone painted it in
Does
Procreate.
that look like Randy?
It does look like Randy.
It's so cute. Look at the bloody hands.
This is a good display. Oh, she did so good.
Okay, now this is the best one. And this is a manifestation too. Okay.
All right, here we go. Another display. Oh my goodness, guys. Hold on, let me take the plastic off. Future guest of the show, guy. Oh my
It's
goodness.
Christmas. You guys, it's Christmas every day with Display or Hanukkah.
It's an Ethan Hawkey display.
Yes!
Look at my guy, Ethan.
We love him.
He's just doing the lean. He's doing
just
the lean.
and squat.
Wow, I love displays. We got to
He's
put
on
these
one
up.
knee, Todd.
Look at these displays, guys. Can you honestly say that you wouldn't want all these displays? Hold on, let me hold them all at once.
Look at this. They're like trading cards.
Look at these displays, guys. Oh, it's hard to hold them all.
Shh.
They're sturdy.
It's easy.
Look at
It's
these
easy.
displays.
Look at these.
Look at these
Look at
displays.
these noodle
guys.
arms working their best, working their hardest. Listen, if this was a regular poster, it would be flopping over. He wouldn't be
It'd
able to hold it
flopping
up.
around and be cutting my
Just
hands up.
on display only. Display rules.
I just love these displays so much. I can't wait to have these in my life forever.
Do they all say treasure behind them?
Yeah. All right, guys. So I'm going to teach you how to do this. So you get your display, you get your wipe that it comes with. You wipe the back. You get all those oils, all that debris off.
Oh,
You
get my
wipe
face
it.
too.
And then I suppose that you wipe where you're going to put it. So I'll put it here. I'll wipe that down a little bit. And then this is the protective leaf. So I stuck the magnet here, guys. Press hard for at least 5 seconds. 1,
And guys-
2, 3,
4, 6.
5. And then now, so then you stick this to the wall. You stick the protective leaf. Now this protective leaf is great. You could just peel it off and it does no damage to the wall at all. And then you just stick.
Oh, I love the
display
clip
there.
of a display.
And you could adjust.
And by the way, each week we could have a different one up here.
Each week we could just stick a new display
So guys,
on.
the winner of the display challenge, your display will go up here. It will be featured behind Todd's head where you can
How
barely see it.
amazing is that?
You guys, you saw it here, okay? You saw it with us. You experienced Displate with us. We displayed it together. You saw how easy that was. You saw how cool the displays are. You see all these options. I'm now going to be creating them as a member of the Display Club. So you're going to be seeing a lot more cool displays. And guys, don't forget to send us your displays for the Display Challenge to the Comedy Store on Sunset, 8433 Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood, California. It might be West Hollywood, California, 90069. Now, you're going to want to double check online if that's the address.
Wait, real quick, Mike, how does it look like on camera? Is it glare on it?
Honestly, man, it looks so
There's
good.
It
no
looks so
glare.
good.
There's
Oh
no
my God, look at
glare.
that,
It's
guys.
good for on camera.
It's good for your studios.
It's got a beautiful matte thing. You saw Todd holding those up. Look.
It's got a
This is
matte
what happens
finish.
when you try to hold paper up.
Look.
Stupid.
Old posters are for losers. Actually, display. Can we have our next read sent to us on a display? I don't even want to use paper anymore. I want to use display for everything. My set list on stage, I'm bringing a display on. You guys, be cool like us. Join the Display Club. Click the link in our description to see some of our favorites and get your ready-to-hang piece of art. That was so easy. Save 27% if you buy one or two and get 34% off when you buy 3 or more. And you're going to want to buy 3 or more. The discount will be automatically applied to your cart when you click our link. Use code AnnieWood when visiting display.com to get the discount. That's display.com, code AnnieWood, or clink
it, because she's thinking of clinks.
how clinkety it is, or click the link in our show notes. Oh boy, one of my favorite new products. Do we call this a product? It's an app. It's one of my favorite apps. It knows all about me. It recommends things for me. All it wants to do is help me, this app. And it costs nothing. It's absolutely free. Okay?
Here's the thing, guys. You got to stop asking the dang internet about
Don't
your
ask
medical
the
problems.
internet is only for people telling you if you look fat in the outfit you're wearing, okay?
You already know that the internet will tell you that your little headache means you're going to die tomorrow. Am I right?
You guys had a field day with my cluster headaches, just diagnosing them, telling me what to do. I'm taking mushrooms. I almost died of a mushroom overdose because of you guys. You're not taking enough. I can't take more mushrooms.
So it's time to turn to the professionals at ZocDoc instead.
Oh, I love ZocDoc, you guys. ZocDoc is the only free app that lets you find and book doctors who are patient reviewed, take your insurance, and are available when you need them, and treat almost every condition under the sun. And let me tell you, not only does ZocDoc have your back, where you can just last minute, which you guys know, I've already gotten my headaches fixed with ZocDoc. I went to a neurologist 2 days in advance. I scheduled that. My teeth, I got my teeth cleaned. My gums were hurting. They're completely fixed. I got that done and a cavity filled the night before I ordered that appointment. Okay,
and she
the night
always
before.
gets cavity because she's always eating candy before
It's
bed.
not true. You are the pig.
I have never had a cavity in my life.
I had one cavity and the cap fell out and they were refilling my old cavity.
Well, so how'd you have that cavity?
By the way, you have cavities.
I never had a cavity once.
Todd, when's the last time you went to a dentist?
I always go.
No, when's the last time you went to a
I use ZocDoc
dentist?
and I always go.
No, they take your insurance. Todd, what's your insurance?
My insurance is...
Mind your biz?
Well, here's my favorite part about ZocDoc. You get to choose from thousands of doctors and specialists and browse through the doctor's profiles, upload and verify your insurance, and get the care you need. I love looking at all the doctor's pictures and finding what doctor suits me.
No, I love ZocDoc. You can see, honestly, you can go onto the reviews and you can find out whether the office is cute or not, which I like because my dentist had the cutest office I've ever dang been to. It was so amazing, but I wasn't surprised by it because I'd already read the reviews, baby.
And especially in this day and age, it's so important to be sure you're getting medical care you can trust. You know what I mean?
Is that true for you these days?
Yes.
For you to say you don't have cavities and you're nasty
I
teeth.
have never had a cavity in my life.
You haven't been to the dentist in 10 years.
I brush in the morning at night. Can you say the same?
I don't have to. No, here's the coolest thing about ZocDoc. It gives you, okay, so you can search for what type of doctor you're looking for. They keep your appointments that you have, like upcoming appointments and appointments you've already been to. They have that section. They have My Doctors, so you can check out your doctor's profiles. And then my favorite part of the app is your Well Guide. They tell you all of their recommendations. So they go, oh, you haven't had your annual physical. So they go, book an appointment. And they go, you need a skin screening. Book an appointment. Vision exam. A well woman exam. Todd, you need one of those. Go to ZocDoc.com/Annie and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/Annie. ZocDoc.com/Annie.
Oh, so good. Was that the only house you ever egged?
Yeah. I learned my lesson.
My friend, we were walking down the street and my friend threw an egg at a house. Random house. He just had an egg. He was like, let's just throw it at a house.
I think eggings are usually pretty random.
He threw it. It hit the window, like where the living room is, and the family's in there. And it was a cop's house. So he throws out the window. The cop jumps out off the couch like a karate guy. We scatter down, like we all go down. Like I was probably like 13 at the time. We take different ways. We scatter like down the streets, like we split up down the streets. I'm running. Out of the woods, this cop just jumps out of the woods and grabs me. And I'm like, oh my God. And he goes, who threw the fucking egg? And I was like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. And I'm just screaming like, Cody, come back here. You threw the egg, you bastard. And we were all sleeping over my house that night. Like we all like planned to sleep over. And my dad was like having a party in the backyard.
Oh, he must have killed you.
And then like the cops had to drive us all back. He was like, are they staying over your house? And my dad's like, yeah, he's like, these kids are throwing eggs at people's houses.
Oh my God, your dad lost
my dad
it,
was pissed. Whenever, but it's so weird. My dad would get drunk, and my dad is like a happy drunk, where if he was drunk, he was like so much more chill and relaxed. It's like when he was like sober and stressed, that's when he was more like mad at you for shit. So he was like drinking with his friends, and then the cops came, and he was just like, fucking
Todd's
kids.
parents sold their house.
And they still let us have the sleepover.
Todd's parents sold the house. Yeah, they're too drunk to drive your friends home. Todd's parents sold their house, but his dad built the cutest like pool house. It was so awesome.
He told me one day, he was like, that pool house is the worst thing I ever built.
Really?
What?
He said he never.
He just built a deck in one day.
He said he never blacked out from drinking until he built that pool house.
Oh, because it was like 2. Should we call your dad? See if he remembers the egging.
Could see.
What's he watching?
Saturday.
Hey,
Hello.
you're on the podcast. We're talking about when Todd and his friends egged a house and it was a cop's house. Do you remember that? Do you remember a cop bringing the boys home and being like, they egged my house?
Yes.
Yeah. Told you. She thought I was
One
lying.
of the things Todd used to do was, it was crazy.
What's the worst thing that Todd got caught doing besides the pocket pussy?
Starting a fire in the woods.
Oh my God, these kids, they don't realize they're starting like a forest fire.
Yeah.
And
I didn't even get caught for that. My friends got caught and ratted me out.
You did get caught. You lit a fire at the edge of the woods, and then the firemen took you home.
No, they caught Andrew, my friend that passed away.
He also had to go to class or something.
I had to go to
You
class.
had to go to pyro class?
Yeah, they showed me a bunch of burn people that was like...
They showed you burn people?
It's like, I lit a fire in the woods once.
It's the only way to get kids to stop doing things is be like, this is what you could look like. You too could just have a hole where your nose used to be. Oh my God. All right, we love you guys.
Bye.
There's the fire
Bye,
starter.
Todd.
I'm not a fire starter.
I would still love you if you were all burned. Bye, guys.
Yeah, that class was so funny. They were like, so they tried to do like a psych evaluation on me too, you know, where they were like, does he stare at fires for like
they want to make sure you're not a serial killer.
I wasn't like a serial killer. But I had to answer. They're like, do you stare at fires for? And I wanted to be like, yeah. You know what I mean? When you're a kid, you want to be like cool, like something's different about me, something's off about me. But I was like, no. And they were like, so it was like, do you stare at fires? And then they were like, do you think about fires? Like, while you're sleeping or something, you know? They thought I was like a psychopath. And they're like, why don't you draw me a picture of your house? And I had to like draw a picture of the house.
They were making sure you weren't like drawing
Like
knives
hell.
and stuff. We had, I guess Max lit fires in the woods, but I didn't really mess with fire because at our camp, we had a kid
who's burned.
Yeah.
I love lighting fires. That was like
oh
the
my God,
funnest thing
I
to do.
love burn kids.
We would get gasoline.
And my friend too, and my Quaker Youth Retreats he pulled down a boiling, and his hand was all burned.
We would build bike ramps out of dirt. Like we'd build little dirt bike ramps, and in the middle we would light a bunch of like shit on fire with like gasoline. So it'd be this big thing, and B-Figs would go on his bike and go and jump over the fire. And we'd be like, oh, cool. We have some videos of it somewhere. But it always looks more cool in person than it does on camera.
Oh, it
because you
never
record
looks
it and it looks like a little fire, and he's just like,
yeah, you're like, oh, cool.
In real life, it was huge.
It was so scary.
I mean, you're lucky you didn't burn yourself, burn your eyebrows off, anything.
I know.
By the way, if we have any Annie Woodies that are, if you're burned, hit the comments. We love you.
We'd love to see skin grafts.
We love you. You're a survivor. You did it. My boyfriend, when I was in college, always dressed like, do you remember the shirts from like the WHYY store?
WHYY.
That might be just like the local, but it was like nerdy, like frog shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Straight up.
It was like weird. It was like things like a 13-year-old kid's like wears before they're like allowed to pick their own
things that Serpa
clothes.
Design would wear.
It's things that Serpa Design. It's like it's clothes your parents put you in, like when you don't have any control of what you wear, or if you just get really into frogs, you know. And my boyfriend was cool. Like he was a skateboarder, and he was, you know, he sold the weed. He was the campus drug dealer, but he wore these like clothes that were like so dumb. And I realized what it was. He burned his house down. He was like messing with like lighting fires or something upstairs. I don't know if it was a candle or lighting fires or something in the attic. And he burned his entire house down when he was 13. And then I think he felt so guilty that he never like asked for anything. So like he just got the clothes he got, and he never.
Timmy, my little brother, burned down his room.
He did.
Did you know that?
No.
He lit at that old house. that one little room he lit on fire.
Really?
And he was freaking out, and Wayne had to go in and like put it out, and it was like all the way to the ceiling and shit.
Oh my God.
They had to rip everything out, the walls and the carpet and everything.
Wayne like lit a joint on it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Did he get yelled at, or was it?
Yeah, he got yelled at.
Because I always wonder, like when when something you do is so bad, do people yell at you, or are they like, you know how bad this is?
If you are remorseful, I guess people take it more easy on you, even if you do a crime and you're remorseful.
Or is that just the trick to get you to confess?
Well, yeah. If you confess, that means you're remorseful.
And they won't give you as much time, maybe?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I think because I was the only one they put in therapy, like they didn't put my brothers in therapy. I had like when you're like, I wanted to be different and weird. I was like the opposite. I was like, this is so annoying that I'm the one that has to go talk to this lady where she plays these stupid games with me. It was like educational board games. Like, how does this character feel? Like you could like go on the board and it's like, ooh, this guy's mad. I'm like, I landed on the mad one. Show me what you do when you're mad. I was
They never asked you like questions like, do you stare at fire for a long period of time?
Do you know how many psych evals I had when I was a kid where I was like, you guys, there's nothing wrong with me. They'd be like, how are your moods? I'm like, well, you know, like when something bad happens, I'm sad. And then when it's a good day, I'm happy. Like, it was just like, do you know what I mean? And they're always like fishing for something. I'm like, I know you're fishing for something.
It's because it was like at that time, that scam was coming out in like the 90s and like even the late 80s, like these scams of like pharmaceuticals were coming out where they're like, we'll trick these parents into bringing in their kids and we'll say, oh, there's something wrong with your fucking kid. Here's some pills. Here's some medication.
I was on Ritalin. They put me on Ritalin and Zoloft. I was like a kid on Zoloft. And then they're like, do you feel different? I was like, I don't know. Todd knows.
I don't know how I feel.
Listen, here's the
regularly.
thing. Todd knows that I'm so like, when I go to the car and come back into the apartment, I'll be like, is it hot or cold out? And I'm like, dude, I have no clue. Unless it's in a very, very extreme, I am not noticing anything.
My first thing when I walk outside is it hot or is it cold? My first thought is, ooh, I'm cold, or ooh, it's hot.
The first thing I do when I walk outside is I look around, make sure there's no one that's going to stab me that knows who I am.
Bite you and grab you.
No, I look around and I go, oh, I hope my boyfriend didn't start a fire anywhere around here. You know what's so crazy about those fire classes too? They probably were trying to recruit you to be like volunteer firefighters, which were all the creepy kids.
No, I was like, I don't know if I was even 13. I was like in middle school still. And they made me write like an essay. I had to write an essay why I won't start fires anymore, and I had to hand it in.
Were you like, can I just draw a
And
picture
they're like,
instead?
it'll be expunged off his record if you do this.
It's like, what record does
And
a
I'm
10-year-old
I know,
have?
11 years old.
Is it written in crayon? Like, what is this?
I
It's
think
like
I was
with
like
stickers.
13. But it was so lame. And then my other friend didn't do the thing, and he still got expunged. He's like, I'm not writing no essay.
Expunge is a cute word.
Expunged. That's when you get something off your record wiped off.
Oh, yes, guys, in case you didn't know what it meant. This is Lessons with Todd.
Well, a lot of people don't have the privilege of getting things expunged out there.
Expunge would have been like a good like test to see if you needed the speech therapy. Say expunged.
Expunged.
Did you have to get tests in like doctors would come into your school and they would do like the 4 prick thing?
Yeah.
What was that?
I think it was allergies to see what allergies you were allergic to.
Was it?
Mhm.
I don't think so.
And
The
it
4
would
prick
prick and
thing?
it would swell up.
It was like 4 pricks. It was like for like something weird, like polio or something.
Don't remember this at all.
You didn't
I
get
think
4
it was for
pricks?
allergies. And then if it swelled up, you were like allergic to that.
Oh,
thing.
really?
Yeah. Like I think it was like a nut one, a dairy one.
They put nut on your hand. That was high school for me.
No,
Back of my knee. I was like, I'm swelling up. I'm nervous. Definitely allergic to this.
Oh, wait, we cut off our terrarium update.
Oh shit.
So my terrarium, the cactus seems to be doing all right.
Does it though?
The back right plant is growing. It's growing new leaves. And the succulents are doing good. But all the other plants are dying.
Listen, I'm with this guy. I'm with this guy.
I'm not with this guy.
Hold on, let me find the comment. I didn't screen grab it. So it might take a sec.
Here's the thing. I'm realizing that the terrarium community is very, what's the
They're
word?
rude.
They're rude.
They upset our Serpa
And
designs.
Serpa Design gets very upset with them, and he's always having to defend himself. And I'm like, I understand Serpa Design now. He's always defending himself, and all he wants is just people to share his art form.
I like this. Todd needs to provide DNA evidence that he's actually Asian. Otherwise, it's just stolen valor at this point. Todd is Asian.
Oh my
His mom
God.
is a refugee.
She sung the prayer of the refugee.
She sung the prayer of the refugee. She walked through minefields. She had to like hide under floorboards. She like Anne Franked.
There's nunchucks in here right now.
There's nunchucks.
Seriously, what do you
His
think, they
mom
just come
brought
out of
here. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna find this. You guys are so sweet about my cluster headaches. Thank you. They're all gone. I'm so happy.
She's finding the comment. The mean
It's so
comment.
good. This guy's a king.
He ain't king. He's probably one of the people that he's probably not even a fan. He just stopped in because it said terrarium in the thing.
Oh my God, I like this. Christ is the truth, the way and life.
Oh
The rest
my
is religious
God.
garb. Hell is real. With Christ, we have everlasting life. Thanks, Kathleen.
Amen, brother.
I love people like that. I'm like, yes, go for it. Good for you. So this is a comment from Hope 3 days ago. Thank you, Hope.
Hope.
Hope. Please do not put animals in that terrarium. If you don't even know that a cactus does not belong into a terrarium, just use it to watch your plants die in it. I can't understand the disinterest and disrespect for living organisms. TBH, I don't even think it's ethical for the cactus, but I know these disconnected LA spiritual entertainers will think that's ridiculous. BC, they never really connected with nature in the first place.
Oh my God. First of all, let's dissect this.
Let's talk about,
First
wait,
of all,
can we
let's
talk
dissect
about,
this.
before we, can we go
Why
backwards?
is it disrespectful for a cactus? What about if you eat a cactus? Is that more disrespectful? What if these people that are eating plants, that's not disrespectful?
I know we can't have salad. Is salad bad? Salad's
Like,
hurting
what
the
the
plants.
hell? Serpa Design always says you got to, it's a trial and everything. You got to see what works in your terrarium. You got to see what you work well with in your terrarium. It's a whole thing.
Also, disconnected LA spiritual entertainer is literally it's my new
Slug line.
This is my slug line, baby. This is everything. I love it. Spiritual entertainer. That makes me feel so seen. Thank you. But saying that we never connected to nature we live by the ocean in the mountains,
The desert. The forest.
the forest. Have you been to the redwoods, lady? Hope sounds like a boy, but Hope sounds like a girl.
Hope the name sounds like a girl, but this
the-
sounds like a
anger sounds
man's.
masculine.
It sounds like a man's rationality, just making no sense.
But also, it's like, I mean, I'm honored. But also, this was what I was
It
afraid
makes
was
no
gonna
sense,
happen.
that comment. Why is it
I like
disrespectful?
this is my favorite part. This is my favorite part.
It's unethical to have
Dude,
to
put
try
yourself.
to
You
grow
don't
your own
even
plants.
if you don't even know that a cactus does not belong into a terrarium,
You don't even
just
know.
use it to watch your plants die in it.
It doesn't belong. It does not belong into
I
that.
can't understand the disinterest and disrespect for lettuce, for cucumbers, for
So what do
red
you guys
peppers.
think? Should I abandon my terrarium ideals, or should I be like Serpent Design and work through the hate I'm getting and work through and become a better terrarium
By the way,
artist?
no one else said anything bad. This was the one
I know.
comment.
And
But you
and here's the
spoiled
thing.
everything.
Serpa Design just came out with this new video. I put it
Oh.
on for you for a little bit. It was so cute, and it was about his whole journey to where he got today. And
It's
it just came out,
so cute, you guys.
and it's so heartwarming and it's so inspiring.
We
And
love
if he
him.
listened to you types of people out there
We are his number
that
one supporter.
judge him and say it's unethical to try things.
My favorite part, he's talking about when he like first started doing it and how he went to ask his
girlfriend.
now wife, girlfriend at the time's parents if he could have her hand in marriage. They said, "No, you don't have a job."
And then he got a job, and then they're like, all right, I guess.
And then he was like, "Psych, I'm a terrarium
And then
guy."
they did a terrarium at their wedding.
They did a terrarium at their
It
wedding.
was so cute. Maybe we have to do that.
Oh,
They
steal!
put the
just
little
steal from
water
them.
in the terrarium.
That's so cute. Just I want our dead cactus. I want our dead cactus to walk us down the
The
aisle.
cactus is doing well. That's like the only thing that's doing well.
Is
And
it?
the
It's a little
succulents are
crusty
doing well.
on the sides, on the edges.
It's not crusty. It's the spikes.
Where the flowers are supposed to bloom is brown.
There is no flowers in this cactus.
They're supposed to be. It's supposed to be red flowers.
There's no flowers.
The red rim,
The thing turns a different color. The whole thing.
but it's not. It's turning brown.
It's been 2 weeks.
It's
and
not gonna
turning
go
brown.
from
It's green. It's
to-
as green as this cactus.
It's
That's
brown
the color
around the
of
rim.
the cactus.
It's brown around the rim.
No, it's not. It's because there's
It's like my
thorns on
wax.
the rim.
It's like my wax star. It's brown around
Your
the rim.
starfish?
My starfish. Why'd you have to say fish?
Huh?
Why'd you have to say fish around my mother parts?
Because you got
Such
your
a hack.
starfish and your oyster.
Do you like it?
What?
The waxed?
Yes, it's so smooth now.
Do you want me to keep it like that?
I want you to wax it every day.
Don't be selfish.
Are you nervous? You're off today. He's not. We lost Mike.
How
Guys,
much?
should we
wait,
fire Mike?
Actually, you know what it is? It's you guys gave me buttons. I've got
Oh,
less
yeah.
to say with buttons to press all the time.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. It works.
We gotta
It's
shut
working.
this.
Hey, damn if I do, damn if I fucking don't.
80 boy. 80
How much
boy.
time do we have?
We're at an hour 13 right now.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Time flies when you have a very, very, very long ad in the middle. Guys, we love our ads. I want you to know that we do really love and appreciate all of the comments about how we are the only ads you guys sit through, because we really do love our ads. And we really like the products that we're selling too. And I know that a lot of people maybe are lying about their products. We really aren't. We absolutely love them. I'm so excited to go on my Mind Bloom journey.
I love doing ads. Sometimes I wish the whole podcast was an ad. I wish we just.
It feels like what we're
We
selling
just-
is just our love. The whole ad is like, the whole podcast is an ad for our love. And
I
our
wish
life.
our whole podcast was just product after product after product.
Should
that
we
could
do our movie review?
Yeah.
So we went to the movies and we saw
Evil
Evil
Dead.
Dead Rise. And let me tell you something. My movie boner did not rise.
Yeah. It was all right. I mean, I was a little jealous. We were literally sitting right behind the D box.
We
people.
sat the row behind the D box, but I quit D box. What was the last time we saw in D box?
We saw Dungeons and Dragons in
Dungeons
D-Box.
and Dragons, and it was off. Like it was like for no reason.
Well, it's because you're far away from each other. We couldn't cuddle.
No, but also I'm like, where's the galloping?
Like,
why are we moving right now? It was not
but
at the right time.
Evil Dead looked good because when it does the thing where it's like the ghost going into the person, their chairs are going like this. I was watching. I was like, oh, I wish I was going in to the mom.
She has his type, older. Yeah,
It was okay.
It was okay. I liked that they had like gay protesting teens. That was
To me,
cute.
it felt like a little low budget for such a big fan base.
Yeah, it just wasn't. I just feel like with Evil Dead, and I haven't seen the Evil Dead series in a long time, but since the TV show one came out, but it was funny. This one wasn't funny.
The first one wasn't funny.
It was
the
just
first Evil
scary.
Dead that scared the shit out of me.
Was that the
first
one where he chopped up into little pieces?
That's the one where they like lock her in the basement.
Oh yeah, I don't remember that one.
And she's like coming out of she's like, you could see her
but
through like
Bruce
the thing.
Campbell's not in it?
Bruce Campbell is in it. He's
But
the
what
only
does he
one
do?
that survives. And then Evil Dead 2 is where he like chops his
That's
arm
the
off
funny,
and
cool one.
put the chainsaw on his arm.
That one was awesome. They didn't have those. It didn't feel like they did have a moment like that where it was like, this is like the moment where the victim becomes the victor, and it just wasn't. I just didn't care.
Yeah. The character wasn't fleshed out. The character that they were, like the sister, she wasn't really like fleshed out well. But
I did like the gay kids. The gay kids were cute.
Scary.
I just thought it was like they had like the little short hair girl that was like, I'm going to protest, but she was straight.
Yeah,
it was just cute. I just think it's good that there's like representation in the horror movie. And then the gay like daughter who is
the DJ,
and it's just her fault completely.
Which I don't know why they're putting those undertones. It did have kind of an undertone of that. Like this gay family is like demonic. It was easy to possess. It did have that undertone.
I just really wanted. Now, did Bruce Campbell die in the series?
Ash versus the Evil Dead, right? I don't know. I guess I didn't watch too much of that.
But it's like it would have been funny if he just had like one cameo for a second. I just wanted to see him. I think
the story is that there's 3 Necronomicons. The first one they find in the cabin. And I think the second one is the one that he does in the series. And I think this is the third one they find. But it was
look, I was entertained, but I wasn't.
We weren't really scared or spooked or anything like that.
Listen, I got Terrifier 2'd, and I don't know if I can go back. Terrifier, by the way, 1 is coming to theaters.
We might have to
We gotta go see it 100%. I can't wait.
What else did we watch recently? We did watch some.
We watched Beau is Afraid, which we talked about with Josh.
Yeah.
Which was the more time goes on, we saw a review about it where the guy said he gave it like a 5, and he was like, but I want you to understand that I'm giving myself the opportunity in the future to either bring it to a 0 or to a 10. And I liked what he said, because when you first see Beau is Afraid, it's like it's so much. You're like, what? But I loved it. And the more time that goes on, the more I'm like, I absolutely, I loved it so much. I DM'd Zoe Lister-Jones.
Yeah.
She has not responded. I DM'd her. This is why I DM'd her. Wouldn't you be so happy if you got this from someone?
She played Joaquin Phoenix's younger
She hasn't
mom.
seen it yet. I go, girl, you effing ruled in Beau is Afraid. Ruled. She was so good in it. It was so good.
Should we tell a spoiler of it? Just one little spoiler?
Okay, yeah, we'll do a little mini spoiler.
You see, let's just say
we already did this.
I know, but we didn't say whose.
Okay, actually, we've been watching Yellow Jackets, and Yellow Jackets, look, so we love Yellow Jackets. And I was trying to explain to Todd when we had this, like, the boob cameo. The mameo. We called him mameo. Okay. There was a mameo in that movie, in Beau is Afraid, that was like something I'd wanted to see my entire life. And it was of.
Let's just say.
Skip ahead if you don't. Let's just say. If you take Parks and Rec, take the beginning.
And you have a pocket full of posies.
And you're like, in the middle. But anyway, so I was telling Todd that I was like, did you ever see Party Girl, this movie that I was obsessed with? It was Parker Posey. She's just like, I can't even remember. I saw it a million times. I can't even remember.
Yeah, no, I know her from Dazed and Confused.
Of course, and she was gorgeous. She was like, sizzle like bacon or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, she just was like my queen, her widow's peak, just everything about her. She's so cool. House of Yes, just everything she's been involved in has been amazing. And I've been obsessed with her. And then I love Yellow Jackets, and I knew they were going to have my back. Yellow Jackets had one of the girls owns like a VHS store, and people come in, you know, like young kids come in to figure out how, you know, what it was like back in the day. And so they bring back Party Girl, and I'm like, oh my God, I just was talking about Party Girl.
Well, Yellow Jackets also had another thing that we loved.
What?
Remember they had just a random thing they were watching TV, and it was the
challenge. The challenge.
And there was
Yellow Jackets.
CT doing the bananas.
Whoever is doing this, and you know I love Juliette Lewis. We are DMing. I love her. We're kindred. I cannot wait for us to meet in person. But whoever is involved. We should get one. Oh, we should get her one. I hope they like each other. She's so amazing. She's having another like renaissance. Yeah. I mean, she's always been killing it though. Yeah, Natural Born Killers, everything.
Relevant.
I've just always been obsessed with her. She like dated Brad Pitt. I was like, what is going on?
Did she really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I think when she had a shaved head too. Yeah, she's the coolest.
Brad Pitt wanted to rub that shaved head.
But I remember seeing her with like anyone when I was little that shaved their head. I was like, this is the coolest person I've ever.
What about Sinead O'Connor? You were like, ooh.
I did like Sinead O'Connor. She was like to the Pope. She was like, everyone was like, ah.
Who else had a shaved head back then?
Well, I loved I made you watch Empire Records.
Oh yeah.
And
you like that girl?
I liked everything. There's no villain in the world, okay? Even if you're the person I like the least in something, I love you the most. I love everyone that has ever entertained me ever in my life.
She loves everyone equally because it's AnnieWood.
It's
and
AnnieWood.
It's all about entertainment on AnnieWood.
We just love being entertained. We don't care if it's because you're being bad or good. We just love the entertainment. But yeah, whoever is behind putting that scene from The Challenge, which is the most iconic scene of CT... They have these like vests on. It's CT's connected to Bananas, and they're supposed to be going like, or was it Wes?
No, it's Bananas and CT. It's Bananas and CT, and they have to like, they're trying to just pull each other
back and forth. CT just stands up and carries Johnny Bananas like a backpack to the finish line. And it is like the funniest thing because Johnny Bananas is strong, okay? He's very, very capable, but he is just not as big as CT. CT just stood up with him and his legs were dangling like a baby.
And in Yellow Jackets, the kid's just watching it. They're
just
even
watching
laughing.
TV, and that's the scene that's on the TV. It's like, it's just like these little Easter eggs.
I think Bananas posted about it too.
Yes, these Easter eggs throughout, Party Girl, all this stuff. Whoever is involved in this, you're my person. Come to AnnieWood. You belong here. I don't know who you are, but somebody find out who that person is.
Well, yeah.
What else have we seen that's so exciting?
What have we seen?
We've been watching Top Chef.
Top Chef. The world. That's Buddha. Hello, I'm Buddha. He's like this Asian guy from the UK, and he talks like this.
He's Australian. He's got a hot blondie wife, too. Asian with a hot blonde wife.
Okay.
We like it. I'm a fan of Buddha. Buddha's awesome. All of the people are cool.
He's like the best one, honestly.
All the people are cool. There's no real villains this season.
Well, he does talk like this. It's like I made a spring roll salad.
What else did we see? Did we see anything we loved? We were gonna watch The Diplomat, but then we got too scared because the actor that played all of the Men in Men was in it. And we're like, oh, we can't. It's too creepy. Guys, if you haven't seen Men yet, you have to see it. It's definitely one of my favorite movies I've ever seen. It was so upsetting. I was punching Todd.
We love Men.
Men was so good.
We watched Beef.
Beef we watched, which, wow.
I got a beef with Beef. Let's just say that.
What's your beef?
Why they got to kill our boy Santino like that?
That was my favorite part. Rec was in it. It is fun to see all your friends and things. Usually I don't watch things that my friends are in. And Ali Wong and I, by the way, Ali was, when I started comedy in New York, Ali had moved from San Francisco. She was like already like the star new comic in San Francisco. And she moved to New York and we did all these mics together and stuff. And then when we came to LA, it was around the same time. Both got passed in the same round at the Comedy Store. So look, everyone's career can go different ways. Some people have multiple Netflix movies and shows, and other people have been focusing on their podcast. All are beautiful and all are acceptable, and AnnieWood.
We gotta get Ali Wong on.
I would love to have Ali on. But Ali, listen, when you think about this, when you cannot do podcast, I love podcasting, okay? I have the gift of gab. I can talk forever. But sometimes I see these people that don't have podcasts that are succeeding so much. And I go, why would they want to even get into this world? They're doing so well. And it's like, when you're an actor, a lot of it is like,
well, there's
people
just so
not
much
knowing. Not that like,
I
I definitely have like acting in my future. I have some projects coming up. But it is like actors are so like protected. It's like you don't want to know too much about them, even though she has so many specials and stuff. But it's like it's different when you're on stage than when you're just chilling.
Yeah.
But it was great.
Beef.
I watched all 47 episodes.
It was inspiring in a way where you're like, ooh, this is a good writing. I
loved I
want to write something like this.
The like cinematography and stuff was really awesome.
Yeah, the editing was good.
I was very proud of Ali. She didn't write it. I think she just produced it.
Oh, really? I thought she did write it.
Yeah, no, and I thought the acting was really good. Some of them were singing and stuff in it. People were singing. Everyone was just so talented. And the young brother was
what? Was what?
He reminded me of Todd when he took his shirt off. I go, Todd, what if you looked like that?
There was just a lot of Ali Wong sex scenes in it, though, huh? Some graphic sex scenes. She was getting like fish hooked.
Ali, I'm proud of Ali. She killed it. She's always been killing it.
Yeah, she was good.
She always put like
She does look this big in this.
She's so little in it. In person, she is too. She's an Esther.
Yeah.
But we've been entertained. I'm sad Beef's over. I was like, wow, there's a lot of episodes, but then I did end up really enjoying all of the episodes. I liked the rich lady's house. I liked when my friend's brains were splattered across the...
Is that a spoiler? Who cares?
You already said it.
I know, I was thinking about it.
Spoiler, you know he's gonna die. You can tell he's gonna die. You can tell immediately he's gonna die. I thought it was cool. I liked all the art world references. I liked what like Ali Wong's character was. I liked the whole theme of like wanting to present like you have it all together, but you're just repressing rage. I thought it was great. I loved it.
Yes, it had a good message.
All the actors were so
very
good.
Heartfelt. Unlike Evil Dead Rise.
Oh, come on, guys. We get it. Don't go visit your sister.
Also, like there was just a wood chipper in the garage.
Also,
why is there a wood chipper in the garage?
Also, the premise is she just went down and found a book and then opened it. And she was a DJ. Like, come on. It's like, are you kidding me? It's like so stupid.
But
I would just say Beau is Afraid is my favorite horror movie that I've seen recently.
We gotta watch The Pope's Exorcist next.
Yes.
With Russell Crowe.
And I want to see Renfeld too.
Exorcist. Yeah, Renfeld. Yeah.
But guys, we love you. Thank you for hanging out with us in AnnieWood. Welcome back, Mikey Mike. And
we'll see you in Raleigh.
See you guys in Raleigh. Wait, this will be after. No. Oh yeah, see us in Raleigh.
She never trusts me.
I don't trust you.
She doesn't trust me.
You're
she doesn't trust anything. She's always got to go, no, wait. And then she goes, oh.
Is there anything wrong with me wanting to know for myself something?
I am helping you. I'm showing you the way.
I'm sorry that most people in my life have hurt me, have lied to me, have tricked me. No, I know what you're saying. But you did try to get me to not go to Taco Bell last night, and that's fine.
Oh my God, here we go.
Anyway, you can catch me in Raleigh. You can catch him at a drive-thru at McDonald's, stuffing his face, and then not letting me go to Taco Bell when I want. Guys, we love you. I love my Beau.
We love each other.
We love each other. This plate, we love you, Zocdoc, you girl, Zoe Lister-Jones. Hell yeah. We really do. We love each other.
It's the meat and potatoes.
Welcome to AnnieWood. This is the land of the Stannies, Annies, and Fannies, and all of the Zifa nannies, yeah. Welcome to AnnieWood. This is the land of the Stannies, Annies, and Fannies, and all of the Zifa nannies. I'm gonna ayahuasca, I'm about to prosper. Blingy on my drinky, and Randy is living proper. Protector of the sick, she never let her fishes die. Never known to tell a lie, she even fixed Todd's eyes. Shout out to the slugs, shout out Woody's too. Shout out Esther and Kalila and the AnnieWood crew. Cause this is AnnieWood, you know that this is how I'm living. Real and never pretending shit, you know that it's a gift. Welcome to AnnieWood. This is the land of the standies, annies, and fannies, and all of the see nannies.